Hello, today is winter solstice, so I want to share with you a grounding yoga flow to embrace the vibes of winter solstice, this shortest day of the year, longest night. Here we celebrate the darkness with a grounding flow. We're going to center the practice on Muladhara, the root chakra. Especially given this time of year is very close to Christmas, which can really pull us out of our center with so much busyness and socializing and preparing and making and cooking and all the things that go with Christmas. So this session is designed to ground you and help you feel that connection to soul, that connection to your spirit, and to embrace these feelings and energies of transformation, of alchemy, of allowing yourself to rest and nurture and be held by the darkness to thus grow as the earth starts to tilt back towards the sun and the light comes back our way. So take a moment to find a comfortable seat. We'll start in Sukhasana, so cross-legged, and you're welcome to sit on a block or a cushion or anything to find that bit of space in your spine. And when you get there, just soften your eyes, close your eyelids down over your eyes. And drop your shoulders down your back. And lift lightly through the crown of your head, finding space between each vertebra. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale with a sigh through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh to release. Inhale through your nose one more time. Exhale, drop into your body. Close the lips and allow your breath to return to its natural state. Notice how the breath feels today. Notice the quality of your breath. Where can you feel the breath in the body? Notice if you're holding on to any tension in your body. Part the teeth, release the jaw, and just soften into the space. And guide your attention down to the base of your spine and the space between your two sit bones. Connect with how it feels to be supported in this way as the earth, the ground, the floor rises up to meet you, and your body rests, carried by the floor, representing this earth energy. Feeling safe and supported, carried through life. Held. Invitation to imagine a deep red glowing light at the base of your spine between your two sit bones. And this glowing red light, like a ball of energy nestled deep at the base of your spine, and grows brighter with every inhale you take, and resonates out through your body, starting from the pelvis with every exhale. And as this ball of light grows brighter and resonates, your breaths go stronger and longer. With each breath, slightly longer inhale and extended exhale. And with every breath, that red glowing light at the base of your spine grows brighter and resonates out through the body with your exhale, filling you with grounding earth energy, this bright red growing light. Connecting you to your most fundamental needs, connecting you to soul, connecting you to life. This abundant earth energy, filling you up with everything you need to survive and thrive. And take 3 more deep breaths here. And then release any visualization. And let your breath soften and return to its natural rhythm. And gently flicker open your eyes. Bring the hands beside your body with the palms facing up. And with an inhale, draw the arms slowly up through the air like they're moving through thick mud. Feel the resistance of the air against your skin. When you get to the top, bring the palms together. Lengthen the fingers away from the tailbone. Lovely long spine. And then take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind. Inhale, lift through the crown of your head, and exhale, gaze over your right shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale completely. Great, and then keeping your left hand where it is, take the right hand up past your right ear and over towards the left hand side. So finding a stretch through the ribs. Deep breath in and out. Nice. Take that right hand back behind you and then extend your right leg. Toes pointing up to the sky. Keep the left hand where it is and gaze over that right shoulder. Lovely. Come back to face the front. Take the right hand down your leg and sweep the left arm up over your left ear. Think of the ribs opening up, peeling up towards the sky. Soften your left shoulder. Nice. Take that left hand down beside your left hip, press it into the floor and open up your body, lifting the hips up to the sky. Stretch from your fingers to your toes. And then peel back down. We're going to gaze towards that right leg with one hand either side. Lift the chest forwards And then leaning over that right leg with your chest. Doesn't matter how far you come. If you're here, that's fine. Just think about drawing the chest forwards as far as it will go with a nice long spine. Wherever you get to, close your eyes and just focus on the space at the base of your spine. Deep breath here. Lovely. Peel back up again and then extend your left leg and bring the right heel to your perineum, bending the knee. Take your right hand to your opposite knee and the left hand behind. Inhale to lengthen the crown of the head and exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Come back to face the front and lengthen the left arm down your leg. Raise that right arm up. Nice. Float gently back up. Take the right hand behind and lift on up onto your knee and your foot. Lifting the hips and stretching your body, finding a nice amount of space. And float back down. Take both hands, one either side of your left leg. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, peel down again just as far as is comfortable for you. Nice long deep breath. Awesome. Peel back up and then bring both soles of your feet together in front of you. About 2 hands distance away from your pelvis so you have a diamond shape. Bring the hands underneath your ankles with the palms up, and then you can clasp your feet if you want or leave the palms open. Close your eyes and fold down over your legs. Again, just as far as is comfortable for you. Let your shoulders and your head and your neck be soft and release any tension from your jaw. Focus your attention on the space at the base of your spine, this glowing deep red light. Breathe it in and exhale it through your entire body. Then slowly release the arms and peel back up to seated. Extend both legs wide. Doesn't matter how wide, a right angle is okay. Just do your best and make it suit you and your body. Toes pointing up to the sky. If you want to sit on a block here, you absolutely can. Okay. We're going to inhale to lengthen the crown of the head and then exhale, peel forwards. Again, if here is enough, then here is wonderful. Think of externally rotating your upper thighs, knees up to the sky. And if you want to peel forwards any deeper, then go ahead. Deep breaths. And bring your palms together in front of you in Anjali Mudra and bow your head wherever you are. Lovely. Gently unravel. Come back up to seated. And then bring the soles of the feet to the floor in front of you. Now come into Navasana, boat pose. So hands underneath your knees. Lift the chest and then lean back until you meet that balance point. Lift your shins off the floor. Spread your toes. Possibly release your hands, palms face up to the sky. In this surrender, receptive posture, feel the base of your spine connecting to the earth, represented by your yoga mat. Lovely. We're going to open the body out now into a C shape, so like a dish. And then lift back up, spread the toes. So open and extend. And lift back up, generating energy at the base of the spine. And then drawing it back in. Take 5 more of these if you can. One more. Hold in Navasana. And then place the soles of your feet down and hug your knees. Close your eyes. Nice. Gently unravel. Bring your feet mat distance apart. You can take one hand behind and one hand in front to lift the hips up, or come into Malasana in any way that feels good for you. So feet at an angle, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Spine is long, palms together. Arms on the inside edge of your knees. If you need to roll up the yoga mat behind your heels here, then go ahead, or you can also sit on a block. When you get there, when you find your way into that position that works for you, soften your shoulders and ground down through the base of your spine. Awesome. Now, keeping your knees tracking backwards and the hips opening, we're going to release the hands. Switching on your abductors. And then if you can, drop your hips and bring your feet into Navasana. And then place the feet either side, lift the hips into Malasana. You can use your hands here if it's tricky, no worries. Drop the hips, open the legs and the hands, Navasana. And then place your feet mat distance apart, lift on up into Malasana. Nice, well done. And this time drop your hips, come into Navasana, and then rock and roll your body along the spine, along the mat. We're going to take a few of these, really energizing for the body. Okay, next time come on up into Malasana once again. So feet mat distance apart. If you want to help your way up in any other way, then go ahead. And this time we're going to release the hands and inhale. Use your core and your thighs. Rise up to standing. Exhale, bend the knees and rise slowly. Settle back down. Inhale, rise up, gather energy. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Any discomfort in your knees, you can just come down to halfway. 3 more here. Working into the energy of the lower body. Awesome. Now rise up to standing. Bring the hands to touch at heart center. Release your hands and take your feet about 1 foot wider on either side. Toes slightly pigeon-toed so that the feet are parallel to the outside edge of your mat. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers. Inhale a nice deep breath into your chest and your heart space. And then as you exhale, leading with your chest, fold down over the legs. Let the arms be heavy. And think of your ribs being separate to your hips. So this nice space in the belly. If you need to bend your knees here, then you can. Think of the feet squeezing towards this center line. Engage the thighs. Give your head a nod. Give it a gentle shake. Nice. Rise back up to halfway and bring your hands to your hips. Then take your left hand into the center of your mat. If you want to place a block underneath your left hand here, then go ahead. And then raise that right arm up, gaze towards your right fingertips. Nice. Take the right hand down to replace the left and lift that left arm up. Great. Left hand comes down one more time on each side. This time. Nice. Right hand comes down, replaces the left. Last time on the other side. And then both hands come down, fold down to the earth, bow down. And as you inhale, use your core and your thighs, rise up to standing palms touch. Exhale the hands through your heart center. Turn both feet to the front of your mat and step into Tadasana. Feet hip distance apart. Soften your shoulders down the back. Ground into the soles of your feet. So lift all 10 toes, spread them out wide, place them back down again. Feel all four corners of your feet tracking down into the earth. Lift through your arches. Lengthen your tailbone. Lift the crown of the head away from the base of your spine. Feel strong and supported in Tadasana. And as you inhale, raise the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend at the knees, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, bring the hands to your shins, flat back extension. Exhale, right foot steps back into warrior one, foot at a 45-degree angle, raise the arms up. So you've got your left knee over your left ankle, hips tracking forwards, left hip back, right hip forwards. If you need to lift the heel of your back foot, you can. It's a modification for warrior one. Raise the arms. Deep breath. Lush. Lengthen that front leg, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, open your spine. Exhale, leading with your chest, fold down over your front left leg. If you want to take your hands off and bring them either to blocks or to the floor, then go ahead. If you're happy where you are, then keep the hands on your hips. Awesome, then everyone bend that left knee and drop the back knee down to the floor. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck your back toe and step into plank position. And then bring the forearms down to the mat into forearm plank. Lengthen the crown of the head from your heels, zipping up through the whole of your body. And then walk your feet towards your elbows into dolphin. You can bend your knees as much as you want here. If you want to, you can drop the knees and rest in child's pose. Deep breath in dolphin. If you want to bend one knee then the other, go ahead. And then when you're ready, drop your knees to the mat and sit the hips down and back into child's pose. Again, drop your attention down to the base of your spine. Feel that nurturing, grounding force filling you with everything you need to survive and thrive. And then gently peel forwards, tuck your toes and shoot your hips up and back into dolphin pose. Awesome. Take one hand to the mat, lift your elbow and then the other, and push up and back into downward facing dog. Take a deep, long breath here in downward dog. Inhale. And exhale through the mouth with a sigh. Inhale, come onto your tippy toes, roll the body forwards, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, drop the knees towards the mat and then push your hips up and back, downward dog. Inhale to peel forwards. Exhale, drop the knees, push the hips up, down and back. Inhale. Exhale. Rolling through these two positions. Rolling with your breath. And starting to bring that energy up from the base of the spine all the way up through to the crown of your head. Nice. Next time you come into your downward facing dog, we're going to peel forwards into plank, drop one elbow, then the other, and then bring your hips all the way down to the floor. Elbows underneath the shoulders, roll the shoulders down the back, tops of the feet resting against the floor, engage the thighs, press the pelvis lightly into the earth. Draw your chest forwards, pushing down and through. Lovely. Peel down, hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath. And then raise your right leg up and back. Spread your toes, bend your right knee and pop the right hip on top of the left. Then we're going to take a circle with this right knee. So down towards the back of your left knee and then out and around like you're drawing with a compass with your right toe in one direction and then in the other as well. So taking it the other way. Great, lengthen that right leg up and back once more and then take it through the hands. Step the back foot in so it's at a 45-degree angle and rise up, warrior one. Raise your toes, spread them out, place them back down, feel the connection through your feet. Lengthen the tailbone. This right hip back, left hip forwards. Great, then lengthen your front leg, hands to your hips. Inhale, puff up your feathers, and exhale, peel down over that front leg. Again, choose your variation, wherever you feel you are today. You can use blocks. Keep the spine nice and long wherever you are. Awesome. And bring hands to the floor, bend the front knee and drop the back knee to the earth. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Lovely long deep breath. Gentle squeeze between your front foot and your back knee to find that foundation through the legs and length through the spine. Great, then bring the hands to the floor and step your back foot forwards. Fold down over the legs. Then take your right hand underneath your right foot with the fingertips all the way back to the heel and the toes at your wrist. Do the same for the left hand, so your feet are pressing against the palms of your hand. Bend your elbows. If your knees need to be bent here, then that's absolutely fine. Bend the knees as much as you need. Deep breaths. Awesome. Release your hands. And then bring your hands to your shins and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, use your core and your thighs to sweep on up to standing. And exhale the hands through your heart center. Release your palms. And just step your feet so that they're about mat distance apart. And we're going to work into the hips, rotating through your root chakra, disco hips. And then taking that in the other direction as well. Lovely. Come back up to center. Release the hands and then gaze over one shoulder then the other as you lift your opposite heel and twist through the spine. Let the arms sway in any way they want to. Let them flop. Fab. Gently come back to standing and step the feet to the front of your mat. Ground down through your Tadasana. Mountain pose, strong and stable. And then inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back extension. Exhale, step your left foot back, warrior one. Inhale, rise up. So warrior one with the left foot back. Nice. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale and exhale, bow down over your front knee. Bow down to the darkness. Honor the darkness. Give thanks to everything that this time of year brings us. There's a different kind of energy to the one that we're perhaps taught to enjoy and honor, the kind of active, outgoing, the yang energy. So instead, we honor the yin energy, the darkness, and all the transformation that brings. Rise back up into warrior one. And then bring your hands down and take the right foot out to the outside edge of your mat for lizard. Arms on the inside edge, and we'll rock backwards and forwards here. Keep that left knee lifted. If you want to take circles, then go ahead. And then come back to stillness and drop your left knee down, untuck your back toe. If here you want to come onto your forearms, then please do. You can also come onto a block. Flex that right foot. Great. Come back to the hands. If you're not on your hands already, bend your left knee. Take the right hand up and around and see if you can find your foot. If it's just not there for you, then you can make the shape or keep this position with the arm up. So your choice, make it about you. You can also use a strap if you want to. Nice, release that back foot. Both hands to the floor, tuck your back toe and step into plank position. And bring your forearms down to the mat, forearm plank. You can rock backwards and forwards here if you want. Anyone that wants to take child's pose, go for it. And then we're going to walk the feet up to the elbows. Dolphin. Nice long spine from your tailbone to your cervical spine. Great, then drop the knees and sit the hips down and back into child's pose. Take a long deep breath. Think of the energy moving up the spine from the very base to the crown. Exhale, soften your body, completely surrender to the earth. Deep breaths. Great. Place the hands back on the floor. Come forwards, tuck your toes, sit your hips up and back, dolphin. If you want to take this up a notch and really work into the shoulders, then you can take these dolphin dips by drawing the chin towards your hands and back again. So moving forwards and backwards. If this is just not your vibe today at all, then come into child's pose or rest in dolphin. Energizing dolphin, I should say. Okay, 2 more if you're taking your dolphin dips. And then everyone drop the knees and sit the hips down and back, child's pose. Another deep breath here. And then press the hands into the floor. Step the feet back, forearm plank. And then press one hand into the floor, lift the elbow, then the other, high plank. And push the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Long deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, raise your left leg up and back. Stretch into the standing leg. Bend your left knee. Pop the hip on top of the right. And then take a lovely big circle with that left hip in one direction. And then in the other direction too. Level the hips back off and step your left foot through the hands. Turn the back foot in a 45-degree angle for warrior 1. Feel your body in space. And then take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers the other way this time. So other index finger on top. Draw the shoulder blades together, breathe into your heart space and bow down over your left leg. Humble warrior, bow down to the earth. Feel a connection to yourself, invitation to close your eyes here. Challenge your balance. A little introspection in your practice. With your next inhale, rise back up again into your warrior 1. Lift the arms. And then take the hands down and take the left foot to the outside edge of your mat. Step the back foot onto the ball of the foot. And here, if you want to, pulse forwards and backwards. Go ahead. Maybe take circles. Fabulous. Come back to stillness. And then drop your back knee, untuck your toe. And option here to come onto your forearms or stay on your hands. Whatever suits you best. Again, close your eyes whenever you feel inclined. And then bring the hands to the mat if they're not there already. Bend your back knee, and then option to take that left hand to your foot and draw the foot in to find a stretch through your right quads, your quad muscles, and into your hip flexor. Great, release that back foot, both hands to the floor. And then this time we're going to step the back foot forwards into Malasana. Great. Deep breath. Ground through your seat. And then remove your arms, keep your knees tracking backwards, and see if you can sit your hips down in a controlled way. Lift the feet, boat pose. And then open out into your C. Lift back up into your dish. 2 more here. And then place your feet on the floor, hug your shins, close your eyes. And release your body, come all the way down to lying flat on your back. Extend the legs out, palms facing up towards the sky. Release your jaw and any muscles in your face. Let your body be heavy, carried by the earth beneath you, represented by your yoga mat. Let yourself be just exactly as you are, without trying to change anything. Time for you to do nothing at all. And just rest, restore, nurture, and trust that everything is as it should be. The universe has got your back. And all you have to do is be exactly as you are, be you, be free, and look after yourself. And you can stay here for as long as you have time for, as long as you like. If you're ready to come out, then just take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, invite some micro movements into your extremities. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Rock gently side to side. And then roll over to either side. Take a moment in the fetal position. And find your way on up to seated, slowly and mindfully. Perhaps the eyes stay closed. And when you get there, bring your hands to touch at heart center. Lift through the crown of your head. Ground down through the base of your spine. And we'll close today's practice with an Om. So inhaling for Om. Om. bow your head to your hands. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me today. I'm wishing you loads of nurture vibes and a very, very Merry Christmas. If you like today's practice, then get on board, join my newsletter, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, like, comment, share the love, and don't miss our next practice. In January, I will be sharing a self-care challenge, both in YouTube and in my Facebook group. So do look out for that, get involved. It's going to be really fun. We'll have checklists and videos and all sorts to get stuck into whilst taking really good deep care of yourself in January and taking it easy, nurturing your body, mind and soul. So I look forward to seeing you there. Lots and lots of love.